Nation arrives in Imphal to be sworn in as 17th Governor of Manipur tomorrow at 10 a.m. Supreme Court defers final disposal hearing on office of profit case of 12 Manipur MLAs appointed as parliamentary secretaries to September 3, 2021. Rajya Sabha MP Kanimori Karunanidhi assures of providing adequate fertilizers to farmers of Manipur. Manipur reports 380 new COVID-19 cases, 352 recoveries, 4 deaths in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 11.85%. And India adds 46,164 fresh COVID-19 cases, 607 deaths and over 34,000 recoveries in past 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 97.63%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I am IBETHOI THOKCHOM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Nation arrived in Imphal today to be sworn in as the 17th Governor of Manipur. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren accorded him a warm reception at Imphal Raj Bhavan. He was joined by Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Y. Khemchan, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Joykumar and ministers. A team of Manipur Rifles gave general salute to the new governor. Nation will take oath and office of secrecy as the new governor at 10 a.m. tomorrow. It may be mentioned that Sikkim Governor Ganga Prasad took additional charge of Manipur after ex-governor Dr. Nachma Haptila retired from the position. Supreme Court has deferred the final disposal hearing on office of profit case of 12 Manipur MLAs appointed as parliamentary secretaries to September 3, 2021. Congress MLA D.D. Thaisi had filed plea at the Supreme Court alleging that the Election Commission of India has failed to discharge its constitutional duty. The Apex Court has listed the hearing for today but eventually deferred to September 3, citing lack of time. The last hearing was held on July 26. The High Court of Manipur on September 17, 2020 struck down Manipur Parliamentary Secretary Appointments, Salary and Allowances and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 2012 and the Manipur Parliamentary Appointments, Salary and Allowances and Miscellaneous Provisions Repealing Act 2018. Manipur Congress had moved Governor of Manipur seeking disqualification of 12 MLAs for it amounts to office of profit. The governor has sought a view of the Election Commission and due to lack of response from the EC on the time, the Congress MLA had filed a writ petition at the Supreme Court. Parliamentary Standing Committee Chemicals and Fertilizers Chairperson cum Rajya Sabha MP Kanimori Karunanidhi has announced to end the plights facing farmers of Manipur due to fertilizer shortage phase. She was speaking to media on the sidelines of an inspection visit to Central Institute of Plastics, Engineering and Technology (CPET) Institute at Takhilpad today. It may be mentioned that Parliamentary Standing Committee consisting of 16 MPs under Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers reached Imphal yesterday for a two-day inspection visit. Kanimori said they have looked into media reports and interacted with farmers regarding the issue. She assured that centre will take necessary steps to ease the plight of farmers owing to fertilizer shortage. Stating that state government holds major responsibility to provide adequate fertilizers to its farmers, Kanimori appeals to the government to take necessary actions.
Yesterday there were around 7 or 8 farmers here, and we have spoken to them, and we've also read media reports about the problem here, and we will definitely support the state government to resolve it. Distributing the fertilizer is the duty of the state government. So once it comes into the hands of the state government, the distribution is in their hands. So we have requested the state government to ensure that there will not be any problems, and the farmers who really deserve it should be getting it.
Laumi Shinmi Apunbalub Laushal says that the association today submitted a memorandum to Chairman of Indian Government Parliamentary Standing Committee of Chemical and Fertilizers Karunanidhi Kanimori to provide adequate fertilizers to farmers of Manipur on time, and that the chairman gave them a positive response. Various structures are being constructed in violation of the Manipur Conservation of Paddy, Land and Wetland Act 2014. Impact News came across illegal constructions going on at Samurao Paddy Field in Imphal West District. Illegal constructions were also seen in other conserved areas. It may be mentioned that constructions after 2017 in paddy lands is prohibited under the Act. All India Trade Union Congress Manipur State Committee AITUC has extended support to the nationwide strike on September 28, called against government's failure to address the plights of scheme workers in India. KG Moirang Kendra Apunbalu has warned to call 48-hour ban from August 31 if authorities concerned fail to repair the road from Moirang Lamkhai passing through Moirang Laikurembi Bridge under Moirang Municipal Council. The decision to call the ban was taken during a meeting held at Moirang Laikoipung Community Hall organized by KG Moirang Kendra Apunbalub today. Speaking to media, Association General Secretary Hemam Somikanta appealed to the relevant department to repair the road properly under Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme. He warned of various forms of visitations other than bans if authorities concerned sideline the demand.
Moirang Lamkhai dena Laikurembi Thong Phawgi Lairiba Lambigi Phibam asi aduki matik phataba asi karigumba mari leinaba authority na niyom chumna sengol sagalaktragadi tang 38 amasung tang 1 gi ahing nongyai digi horoga 48 hour Moirang pumba chakaban tawjagani masina ahanbo oina koi warning tawjabani karigumba masibok da hena akanba thabak lokholaktragadi koi makha thana agitation tawjagani aduko karigumba akoina tawjagadriba chakaban asida khoigi emergency essential item na chingba dharma karma laiba mari ni koi komthok jagani.
All Manipur Government Drivers and Technicians Association has warned of unprecedented hesitations if the government fail to meet the demand of MSSA, MGSF, MSN, MDA by August 31. Press release from the association says it will extend solidarity to the steering wheel strike called by drivers from September 1st. Huidrom Vikramjit from Yai School Assembly Constituency and KH Loken of Wangoi Constituency have been appointed as State Vice Presidents of National People's Party (NPP). Party State President N. Kaishi issued a notice appointing them as vice presidents with immediate effect, while Sushil Huidrom of Singzamai constituency has been appointed as party spokesperson. BJP Manipur Pradesh State Executive Member Dr. Furailadpam Jelasana has been appointed as Working Chairman of Manipur Democratic Alliance MDA for 3 years term. Personnel of Narcotics and Affairs of Border NAB Police Station have arrested 2 miscreants along with around 390 grams of suspected heroin powder number 4. They were arrested last night at around 11:30 along the National Highway 1 at Kakching Lamkai area. Arrested persons are 34-year-old Abdul Laskar, son of Manir Uddin Laskar, and 23-year-old Tachinul Amin Laskar, son of Rafiq Uddin Laskar, both from Kachudaram, Part 4, Kachar district of Assam. The contraband items were found concealed in 30 swap cases. NAB team also seized the Toyota Etios cars bearing registration number AS10A4626. The arrested came driving 3 mobile phones, 1 Aadhaar card and 1 voter ID. A case has been registered at NAB police station for further investigation. Manipur reported 380 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 3,206 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID positivity rate stands at 11.85%. As per the latest report from the State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,12,355, out of which 3,596 are active cases. 4 COVID patients died in past 24 hours, raising the death toll to 1,767. On the positive note, 352 recovered cases were reported in the past 24 hours. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 95.22%. Meanwhile, Manipur Police Department today detained 30 violators of COVID-related restrictions at various locations. Press note from police said a sum of 4,850 rupees were collected as fine from the detainees. State Police has so far collected 2,56,64,010 rupees from violators of curfew and COVID SOPs. Later, police released them with a word of advice. Police Department wants legal actions against violators under National Disaster Management Act 2005. The centre is learned to have cleared all the 9 names recommended by the Supreme Court Collegium for appointment to the top court, which currently has 24 judges against a sanctioned strength of 34. One of them, Justice B.V. Nagaratna of the Karnataka High Court, may be in line to become the first woman Chief Justice of India. Sources said that the recommendations have been processed, approved and forwarded to the President for issuance of warrants of appointment, and if all goes well, the Supreme Court may see near full strength by early next week. The Supreme Court Collegium, comprising Chief Justice N.V. Ramana and Justices U.U. Lalit, A.M. Kanwilkar, D.Y. Chandrachund and L. Nageshwar Rao, had on August 17 recommended 9 names, including 8 High Court judges and an advocate, for elevation to the Apex Court. CPI Manipur State Council has condemned the national monetization pipeline initiated by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Press release from the party says the project amounts to giving away the hard-earned money of the public to corporate houses. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Hello viewers, Impact Music on Demand da selfie video request khanbirakpa matamda adopna selfie video record tawbiraga apamba isai sing adu khanbiyu aduga aikhoina pizariba WhatsApp number asida soidana thabirau. Impact Music on Demand every Saturday 6:30 p.m. only on Impact Music HD and SD channel.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 46,164 fresh COVID-19 cases, 34,159 recoveries, and 607 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases stands at 3,33,725. Total recovered cases are 3,17,88,440 and recovery rate stands at 97.63%. While death toll has reached 4,36,365, COVID-19 vaccine has been administered to more than 60 crore 38 lakh people in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 21 crore 49 lakh 43,000 people. Above 44 lakh 80,000 people have died and recoveries are above 19 crore 22 lakh 59,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 78 lakh 29,000 in the world, followed by Brazil and India. Metai Irol Iek Loinai Silol Apunba Lob Milal appeal to appointed past Meitei teachers in government-run institutions. Press release from Milal drew prompt attention of government towards the matter. It also extended support to MEMA-TESCA in staging protests if the demand is not fulfilled. Family pensions of deceased bank employees will model travel now. Central government has approved to increase the family pension of bank employees to 30% of last salary drawn. This move would make family pension go up to as much as 30,000 rupees to 35,000 rupees. This proposal was given by the Indian Banks Association. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has briefed parliamentarians on the situation in Afghanistan with respect to India. In his opening remarks, Jaishankar said that the crisis in Afghanistan is extremely critical and that India is trying to rescue as many as possible. The foreign minister said 35 people have been brought back today. Jaishankar further asserted that the Taliban has not kept its words given in Doha while finalizing on the peace treaty. Visuals available from the meeting showed floor leaders of several political parties attending the important briefing, during which the government is expected to detail the evacuation plan from the war-torn country, among other things. Indian Ambassador to Afghanistan Rudrendra Tandon and Foreign Secretary Harsh Sringla are also attending the all-party meet. Jaishankar had earlier tweeted that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had instructed the Ministry of External Affairs to brief the floor leaders of the political parties. A reporter from Afghanistan's first independent news channel, Tolo News, was beaten up by Taliban in the capital city of Kabul. According to media reports, reporter Jaya Yad Khan and his cameraman were beaten by the Taliban while reporting on poverty unemployment at Hazi Yaqub intersection in Kabul. Earlier reports had suggested he was killed, but in a tweet, Khan assured he was safe. The latest comes after Indian journalist Danish Siddique, who worked as a chief photographer for news agency Reuters, was killed by the Taliban. Kanglai Indigenous Martial Arts and Cultural Society KMAX has condoled the demise of senior Thangta master Saikhom Nodia Mangang. He who passed away had his home at Kurai Sadro Laikai, Tharoijam Leirak in Imphal East district this morning. He was 93. Master Nodia gave extraordinary efforts in preserving the combat sports, which include the setting up of Thangta centers even outside Manipur. It may be mentioned that Master Nodia, who served as Manipur Thangta KMAX president cum advisor, was also part of the committee that introduced Thangta as a mandatory subject in BOSEM and COSEM syllabus. In a video released today, KMAX General Secretary M. Suraj shared the griefs of the bereaved family members and announced that all online and offline Thangta activities will be on hold for 2 days. Apunba Manipur Huyen Lanlonglup has also condoled the demise of Thangta Master Saikhom Nodia Mangang. A condolence meet was held at the association office in Wangkai Thangjam Leirak. Border Security Force and the Sector Headquarter BSF CI Operations Manipur observed the Fit India Movement Run 2.0 today to commemorate 75th Independence Day Azad Ka Amrit Mahotsav with utmost fervor and enthusiasm at BSF Khorenge campus. The event was held under the supervision of SS Dinesh Singh Rawat, DIG Sector Headquarter BSF CI Operations Manipur. All available officers and troops of BHQ BSF Khorenge participated in the 5-kilometer run. In the run-up of the event, number of banners and hoardings on the benefit of physical activities were also displayed in BSF Khorenge campus. The event was observed in security forces to imbibe the countless benefits of fitness, to attain freedom from laziness, obesity, stress, and to lead a healthy life. Selin Digital and NR Media felicitated bronze medalist in the Tokyo Olympics 2020, Sanglapam Nilakanta Sharma at his residence in Kontha Ahalup Makhalaikai today. Selin Digital and NR Media has been honoring Manipuri Olympians who participated in the Tokyo Olympics. Nilakanta was presented with simple gifts and traditional shawl on the occasion. Producer of Selin Digital and NR Media, PH Lanajit, Field Publicity Officer KHZ James and others took part in the event. Managers meeting of Under-18 Boys Inter-Cup Futsal Tournament under All Manipur Football Association will be held at Ampha office near Imphal Polo Ground at 1:30 p.m. on September 2. Team managers are requested for their timely presence. Indian cricket team scored only 78 runs in the first inning of third Test match played against host nation England at Headingley Cricket Ground yesterday. Batting first, India lost 10 wickets in 40 overs and 4 balls with 78 runs. Rohit Sharma and Ajinkya Rahane scored 19 and 18 runs respectively. On the other hand, English bowlers James Anderson and Craig Overton took 3 wickets each in the first inning match. England scored 120 runs in the first inning of the third Test match, leading against India by 42 runs. England will continue to bat for its first inning match today. It may be mentioned that the first Test match between India and England went into a draw notably. India is leading the series by winning the second Test match. Fifth Elite Men's National Boxing Championship will be held under the aegis of Boxing Federation of India, hosted by Karnataka at Inspire Institute of Sports, Bijanagar from September 14 to 22. Manipur Amateur Boxing Association will conduct selection trial for Manipur team to participate in the championship on August 29. Interested boxers may contact Manipur Amateur Boxing Association latest by August 28. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Laga Nation arrives in Imphal to be sworn in as 17th Governor of Manipur tomorrow at 10 a.m. Supreme Court defers final disposal hearing on office of profit case of 12 Manipur MLAs appointed as parliamentary secretaries to September 3, 2021. Rajya Seva MP Kanimori Karuna Nidhi assures of providing adequate fertilizers to farmers of Manipur. Manipur reports 380 new COVID-19 cases, 352 recoveries and 44 deaths in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 11.85%. And India adds 46,164 fresh COVID-19 cases, 607 deaths and over 34,000 recoveries in past 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 97.63%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Pandit Dindayal Upadhyay Institute of Agricultural Sciences, Utlao Bishnupur District, affiliated to Manipur University. Online admission open for the session 2021-22. National Green Award winner